She said it without blinking. A quiet Saturday morning, sunlight barely touching the kitchen tiles, steam drifting off her coffee like a ghost that didn't know where to settle. She didn't look guilty. She didn't even look conflicted. Just bored. "I'm going on a girls' trip. Don't text me for a week," she said. "I need to feel single." I remember the clink of the spoon against her mug. Too loud, too steady, and something inside me went still. It wasn't the words. It was the way she didn't wait for my reaction, like she already rehearsed this scene, like my silence was part of her script. I nodded slowly, everything in me tightening into a quiet coil. "You need to feel single?" She said it with the casual cruelty of someone who believed the world would pause for her convenience. Someone who assumed I'd wait exactly where she left me, loyal, predictable, always available. But the moment the words landed, something else arrived with them. A faint humming under my ribs, a suspicion I had ignored for too long. A whisper that said, "This isn't about a trip. This is about freedom she already tasted." She kissed my cheek before leaving the room. Her lips felt unfamiliar, cold, almost practiced. I didn't follow her. I didn't ask questions. I just stood there, staring at the last swirl of steam fading from her cup, realizing my world had tilted and she didn't even notice. Her suitcase wasn't where she left it. That was the first tell. She always kept it in the back of the closet, zipped, perfectly folded. But that morning, it sat out, open, half-packed, as if she'd done it in a rush. Girls' trip, 7 days, no text. But the clothes were wrong. No beachwear, no casual outfits, no shared toiletries, just dresses, high heels, lingerie I'd never seen, and perfume, an expensive one I didn't buy. My chest tightened, but not in the way heartbreak stories usually describe. No shattering, no collapse, just a cold, clean awareness settling in like frost. On her nightstand, a printed itinerary with a hotel name crossed out and rewritten in pen. Different handwriting. On her vanity, lipstick stains on a class she didn't use. On her phone screen, a preview of a message from a name I didn't recognize, cut off mid-sentence, like she swiped it away too fast. I didn't chase the truth. I didn't demand it. I simply watched the pieces rearrange themselves into something ugly, something undeniable. She wasn't going on a trip to feel single. She was going to someone who already made her feel that way. Every detail whispered the same message. You're not the man she thinks about anymore. Not when she dresses, not when she lies, not when she plans. I sat on the edge of the bed, hands clasped together, breathing slowly. Shock didn't hit me the way movies portray it. It was quieter, more strategic. A thought formed, slow, deliberate. If she wants a week without me, I'll give her a future without me. I didn't confront her. I didn't mention the suitcase, the itinerary, or the message preview. Instead, I watched. The night before her trip, she spent an hour in the bathroom, longer than usual. She came out smelling like a stranger's idea of desire. Her smile was distant. Her eyes were elsewhere. Her hands trembled when she said goodnight. While she slept, I moved quietly. Her phone face down on the nightstand, her passcode unchanged. I didn't open messages. Not yet. Desperation is loud. Curiosity is sloppy. But strategy is quiet. I checked call logs, timestamps, repeated numbers at odd hours. I checked her cloud backups, photos deleted but auto-synced, hotel room mirrors, half-dressed silhouettes, her smile, a version of it I hadn't seen in months. My throat tightened, not from pain, but clarity. Truth isn't devastating when you see it coming. It's confirming. I printed nothing, saved nothing. Screenshots are crumbs. I needed stone. So I contacted the hotel she crossed out on her itinerary, asked about her reservation, checked dates, checked history. She'd stayed there before, under a different name, a name I saw in her call log. I didn't rage, didn't shake, didn't wake her. I simply packed her actual suitcase, the one she hid from me for months, filled it with the version of herself she kept away from this house. Perfume, lingerie, a necklace I didn't recognize. By sunrise, I knew everything I needed. She didn't want space. She wanted permission, and I wasn't going to give it. The morning of her trip, I handed her the suitcase I packed. She didn't notice the contents at first. She was too busy pretending. "Don't miss me," she whispered. "I won't," I said. Her laugh faltered. Hours after she left, confirmation came in, the final piece. A hotel manager emailed me after checking the reservation discrepancy. Her companion's name was on the booking. Same man from her photos. Same man in her call logs. Same man she told me was just a coworker. I didn't text her. Didn't call. At sunset, I changed the locks, placed her bags neatly in her parents' entryway, wrote a single note. "You're single now." No anger in the strokes, no emotion, just truth, finally free from her performance. She returned at 3 a.m., makeup smudged, hair tousled, dress wrinkled from hours she didn't spend with friends. I watched from the window across the street. She tried her key. Once, twice, 3 times. Confusion, panic, realization. Then she saw the note taped to the door. She froze. Her lips parted, her shoulders sagged. The night swallowed her breath. She stood there, unraveling silently, finally understanding that the script she wrote didn't end with my forgiveness. She texted me, called me, begged. I didn't answer. Not out of cruelty, out of completion. Some truths don't require conversation. Some betrayals don't deserve explanation. She wanted a week of freedom. I gave her a lifetime. By sunrise, her messages stopped sounding angry, then fearful, then empty. She finally understood she hadn't just lost a boyfriend. She'd lost her certainty, her safety net, her predictable fallback. And I felt nothing. Not victory, not sadness. Just a quiet, steady clarity. People always assume heartbreak is chaos. Mine was precision. I didn't leave because she betrayed me. I left because she believed I wouldn't. That was her final mistake.